I'm watching local indie band Learner jam before sitting down with two of their members and interviewing them. I'm Owen Keller of Making It Indie, and I'm sitting down with
Jack Condon.
and
Aiden Platts.
to talk a little bit about their creative processes. So, when you guys are making a song, is there a specific idea man, or like is it usually you, Aiden, or do all of you bring ideas to the table?
I usually am the idea bringer.
When you're in a band of 4 people, how do you just sit down and start kind of jamming and working through the ideas? Like, what's your process like?
I think like most of the time I write a song and I make a demo and I put just rough ideas of all the parts, and then everybody else like makes it their own. Everybody's throwing out ideas on stuff to do.
Yeah, I feel like since me and Aiden live together now, he'll be like writing a riff, and like I'll come downstairs and we'll be like, like want to jam, and then like the two of us will play on that, kind of like try to figure out some sort of structure. Next time we practice, we'll usually be like, we've been playing around with this idea, if you guys want to try it, and then like usually Eliza and Jonas kind of write their parts then.
How do you know when a song is finished? When are you ready to jump into the studio and record it?
Like never.
Yeah, I feel like it's never really finished. It's just when we're at the point where we keep trying different things and none of it's sounding better, and we know it's like there's nothing more that we could add to it that we haven't already thought of. Sometimes we'll pass it along to a friend outside of the band to do something with, and that's what happened with Casey. We had no idea what to do with that song. We ran into our friend Henry at a show who plays the pedal steel, and he put that on there, and it kind of like none of us really thought of that before, but it kind of made the song.
Change the whole song very much for the better, and then like people will like say things to us and be like, I love the pedal steel on that song.
Yeah,
like,
that's
et cetera,
awesome.
et cetera.
I always say like for every 100 songs we write, there's one good one, and like it takes a long time to write 100 songs, so there's a lot of songs that were written that were good, but we're like, well, we can't figure out what would drums sound like on this.
What's the hardest challenge that you feel the band has faced, and how did you overcome it?
I mean, honestly, like the time aspect of everything is really difficult because we're all in school and we all work jobs, and it's fun, but it's like the amount of work we put into it, it does feel like another job at times, where it's like, oh, we have to drive 3 hours on a Wednesday night to go play a show to 15 people, but I feel like it also like it's paid off the most. Playing those shows, like it's always like the people that come out to those shows are the people that like are most active in the scenes and play in other bands and care about music a lot. So like, I don't know, getting to connect with them and meeting them, and they like our music and they say they want to book a show in Athens, and then we connect with them here. Or I mean, we played a show in Akron and a show in Columbus back to back a Monday and Tuesday, and that was like 6 hours of driving in 2 days and coming back for 8 a.m. classes in between. But we met some cool people there, and because we booked those 2 shows for them, they booked us in other places in their states, and I don't know, I think like as difficult as it is, it pays off the most playing those shows that are the smallest.
There has to be a different feeling, but I want to hear it verbalized in performing live and then performing in a contained studio for like a distribution service. Tell me about what those 2 different feelings are like.
We initially started before I was even in the band, but like the focus wasn't to like put things out. Like the focus was like they're practicing to perform, so that's and that's even carried on now. So like it's not like we're practicing to sound like the record, we're practicing to sound like us performing. I don't know if that
Yeah,
makes
no,
sense,
definitely. Yeah. I'd love to let Jack keep talking, but that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Making It Indie. Please stick around for next episode, which will be on resources, networking, and building connections in a local scene.